From the capital of Tennessee and of country music for any of you fans out there, welcome to Nashville. We're at Nissan Stadium. Jake Bates now, ready to get this one started. And away we go from Nashville. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. He gets it complete to his man, Tyreek Hill. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
We give for the first time to Rachaad White. He still has room inside the 30. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a Rachaad White touchdown. Cam Little to try the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Titans will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Reed now to kick this one away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. And he takes this across. Nope, beg your pardon. They're going to spot him right at the 35-yard line. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
A humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Second down carry for Taylor. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down.
He easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a first down pickup.
First down throw here from Richardson. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Taylor gets it's on the turf, the ball's out, he lost it. And this is going to stay with the offense as he makes the recovery. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7. Well, you don't like to see the fumble, but hey, at least they were able to be the ones to recover it, and they keep possession.
Yeah, and I think the key there was to stay calm through the chaos. Cooler heads prevailed. Got him the ball back.
Straight ahead with Taylor. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there, and that leaves them with 3rd down and 5.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
Let's go now.
Here he goes on the bootleg. Toward the sideline, and it's intercepted. That's the rookie from Auburn. And the Titans are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with the pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
Drive starts with a carry by White. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Ready. Take go.
From the 32. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Colts will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks him up, gets it right back for him.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these 2 defenses. You picked our guy out, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Off the play fake, here's Richardson. That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into fall.
And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown! The Colts parlay the interception into points. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Colts tie this game 7-7. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Set. Cougar 19. Go.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Hey, Kate, I think we know that the quarterback's a demanding position because not only do you have to have a clock in your head, but you've got to have a spatial awareness of where you are on the field. And once you start retreating, going backward and backward and backward, you got to just fling the ball in the stands. Otherwise, well, you take a huge negative sack like that.
Trying again following the sack. Finds his... Oh, he lost the football. And the Colts pick it up. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a first down on second down. You're trying...
So just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one. So a crisis averted a moment ago, but their reward, a really tough third down here.
Here we go.
Looking to throw, Rattler. Forced out to his right. On the move, and there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Colts are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. Play action with Richardson. Looking for the end zone and a deep... This has been a trend, yet another interception. And the Titans will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought. The defenders are offensive guys with bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
And he finally ends up out of bounds after a huge gain. We've arrived at the end of one on Thursday night. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. More from Nissan Stadium coming up after the break. We're ready to go with the second quarter, and it's Titans football. They're looking at first down here. They motion a receiver left. Now the give as they set up the jet sweep. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Juju Brents with a stop.
This is one of those real modest gains, Kate, that I like as a call. Adds just a little more variety to your playbook. Makes that defense wonder. Those guys on the other side of the ball think a little bit. This dude's not just a receiver. He may get in the run game as well.
Let's go now.
From the 23. And that's a Tennessee touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Little able to connect on the point after. And the Titans break that tie and now lead by 7. Reed now to kick this one away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
And the reverse call pays off. Some decent yardage before he's brought down.
That's just a good play to mix up what you're doing and keep that defense guessing. The execution, that was pretty well done too, creating the space for a solid pickup.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, Taylor. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. They needed a single yard that time. They're going to have to solve 3rd down and 4.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd down. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Second and 3 now. Running back sent in motion. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. They give to Taylor, right side. He has the 1st down to the 10. Dimes for the pylon, and that's a touchdown. The Colts can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. Point after up and good from Bates. And the Colts tie things up at 14. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Motioning him from the slot right. First and 10, it's a give to White. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Again, this is White. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with 3rd down and 6 to go.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Rattler. Complete beyond the marker. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
They'll go left side here with White. And defenders are there to get him at the line. Reward that tackle to the effort of Leatu Latu. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. That brings us to the 2-minute warning at Nashville. The Titans in possession. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
Last thing, 19. Here we go.
Rattler back to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it, except for this defense. It just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
3rd and long for him here. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Juju Brents with a pick. And the Colts have it now as he makes the 20th interception of his career.
You know, Kate, once you've thrown a couple picks, it's easy to become check down Charlie, right? Just throw it underneath and not take any more risk because you don't want to throw what he just did, his 3rd interception of the game. It's time to protect the football at all costs. And if not, well, that backup better get ready.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. He's got a man left. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Colts. New set of downs for him from the 46. On 1st down, it's Richardson. This is caught by Isaiah Likely. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Now Richardson to throw. Buys time, rolling right. Catch is made down the right sideline. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And it's good for an Indianapolis 1st down. Now a toss play, Taylor. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Timeout Indianapolis, that's its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master. Seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and at what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone could finally get to him.
Back to throw, here's Richardson. And he will score! Touchdown, Indianapolis! The Colts take the lead just before halftime. Bates now for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Colts break that tie and now lead by 7. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Just 25 seconds remaining as they get all set up for 1st down.
Ready, ready,
looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. He's trying to go deeper. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Colts might be able to get some points late after the interception. Well, Brock, it has been a special day for this defense when it comes to forcing turnovers. Big play after big play, and that is their 4th interception of this contest.
Special for the defense and an absolute nightmare for a quarterback. 1 interception, it sticks with you all week long. But throwing 4, he probably wishes he could be anywhere else on earth other than this field right now.
Throwing this back of the end zone. And no one had a shot at that. It's at the back of the end zone, incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And it's going to be 2nd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
2nd and 10. Again, it's Richardson. Throwing for the end zone. Oh, my, it's intercepted in the end zone. L'Jarius Sneed with the INT.
I know exactly what the quarterback was envisioning when he let that one go. Touchdown, baby. Not long after, I know exactly what he was thinking. Oh, no! Give me that one back, because the coverage baited him perfectly into that throw, and even more so, picked it off.
And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our 2nd half. Reed now to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
And go!
Look at this. The wideout gets it to start this drive. And the reverse call pays off. Some decent yardage before he's brought down.
Every offense in the league today, they want a couple of guys on the roster capable of doing this. Players who can line up a receiver, running back, and make plays from both spots. It's where the NFL's been heading for years, and what a great example on that play.
First tone of the game for James Cook. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Throwing from the pistol, Richardson. Flushed out of the pocket. He's on the move. And he gets it across midfield and into Titans territory.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
2nd and 3 now. A give, left side to Taylor. Works the sideline inside the 35. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
Best run games in this league at balance. Can run it inside, and as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. From the red zone now. On target to his man Taylor. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Let's go. Hey,
Trying it left side with Cook. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Going to the ground again on first. Launching for the pylon, and he's got it! Touchdown! The Colts grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a James Cook touchdown. Rush coming off the edge, and they block it! And they'll snuff out that return before it gets too far, so just a block extra points on the play. After seeing his point after blocked, he's got to stay out there and kick it off. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Come on, set. Check smash, check smash. Check go.
From the gun, a run for White. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
You know you love some of my buzzwords, kid. I know you do. And this one was about willpower. He got the rock a long way from the chains and put his teammates on his back for a heck of a run and a great try at that first down.
Got it. Ready?
Options are open here. It's second and inches.
Ready, ready.
Now we give left side to Bigsby. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. They get an even 10 on that play. And that'll be a Tennessee first down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs, against the better defenses in this league.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Ready, ready, hut. Hut, hut.
Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
You're going to go play action, Kate. You've got to sell, sell, sell. If you don't convince that defense you're running it, or if it's a situation where you never run the ball, you really do leave your quarterback dead in the water, vulnerable against a defense who will storm right past that fake and right into that pocket.
18, Raptor, 18, set. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, go!
Here he is on third and long. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
Fourth down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And a big hit on the return to stop it cold. We don't get a return out of that punt. And the Colts will take over. Drive starts out with a first and 10. Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
19-9.
Richardson now. He's going deep this time, and they pick him off again. Justin Reed has the INT, and the Titans are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
4 picks, 1 game. Yeah, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Now Rattler. Looking right, and he finds him. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Man in motion, out of the slot. It's White on the give. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Here's Rattler. Chased out to his right. This throw is caught. And he's brought down after a short gain. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter on this Thursday. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Here's what I know. I know this one, Kate, from personal experience. After this one's over, QB, well, he's going to spend some time in that cold tub because he's been in so much time on the ground, taking a beating today. This offensive line, this offense has got to find a way to protect the passer.
A lot of room they need here. It's 4th and a long 8.
Let's go. Buffalo 18.
Slot man motioned over. Desperation time here on 4th. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Tennessee. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one right down the middle. And the Titans get it back to within 6. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Now a give to Cook, running left. And he'll take this up to about the 34 before he's stopped. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Off the play fake. Here's Richardson. Bails out of the pocket quick. Now here he goes. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Now pause as we attend to an injured player, and you can hear the stadium take a collective breath. It's their quarterback, Anthony Richardson, who's in need of some assistance. Third down, 1 yard to go. Straight ahead, here's Cook. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. The flag makes this third down and 10. Now looking to throw. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing fourth down.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on third down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Punter takes the field on fourth down, and he sends this one flying. Fields this clean at the 30. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield. Good return here of 19 yards. And the Titans will get set to take over. First and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Go, Reed, go. Ready.
Drive starts with a carry by White. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Ready up.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Set. Warrior 70. Set up.
Throwing is Rattler. It is caught left side. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Play action on first down. And they pick him off again. And the Colts are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
This is a lonely place. And I don't know how many walking the planet have thrown 5 picks, but I'll raise my hand. I did it in an Apple Cup. And it is a lonely, humbling feeling. Everything that could go wrong, well, it's gone wrong for this quarterback today. And I hope that's the last time we see him throw a pass in this one.
Cook trying this one up the gut. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is he put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road for what looked like a very plain play.
8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this second down. From the 46. This one finds Taylor. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Back to throw it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of fourth down.
Kate, the game wasn't on the line with that series, but don't tell the defense because they brought the urgency and juice like it was. Getting the sack, setting up fourth down, well, it picks everybody up on that sideline. And now their offense gets a chance in a one-score game.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And this one did hit at the 8, but took a big bounce and finished its journey in the end zone for a touchback. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
He'll look to throw it. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. He'll head out of bounds at the opponent's 35. They'll get 18 yards there. And the Titans will have a first down. They're set up at the 35 now. Out of the gun, White. And the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Back to throw. Finds him over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10.
Rocco switch. Ready?
The give now to White. And he'll pick up a little down to the 12-yard line. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. Setting up to pass. On the move, headed right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this is a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
70 Lions.
Timeout taken by the defense. Their 2nd. Still 1 more in their pocket to use. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Ready? 18, Rocker, 18.
Looking to throw it. And will he? No, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game.
That sure ended up being worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
4th and forever coming up.
Go!
Here he is to throw. Then force it on 4th, and it's intercepted.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on 1st down. The Colts in a victory formation as they kneel it down.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout,